Representatives of a very, very vibrant and engaging union. So glad to be part of it in the house. We will be having this discussion with them and we'll be dissecting it from every angle. Plus, we have your other regular segments in the house and an artist who will tell us how it has been for him this far. I'm not alone in the house today. As always, we do it in twos. I'm here with the beautiful and culture compliant Naomi. This your smile is everlasting. I love that. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
You're looking so bright and beautiful.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be on set and to be on set today with the big masquerade like you.
Really?
It's really interesting.
Wow, no, I can't hide that now. My head is swelling already. Please say that again. Maybe somebody is saying it for the first time and needs to know more.
Yeah. It's a big privilege to be on set with you.
That's how we do it. This is morning right. We bring you entertainment, education, and information. Naomi, where are we going from here?
Yeah, we also have other interesting segments like the entertainment segment. We have sports on the go and entertainment tidbits as well. And the musical acts that is coming also will be discussing with us on how the music industry, how they are thriving recently.
And the challenges, so to say.
And the challenges.
It's never easy for up-and-coming artists.
No, it's not.
Okay, our curtain raiser like you know how we do it. It's a musical coming from Johnny Drill.
Yeah.
Yes, and the title's this one.
How are you?
How are you, my friend? I love that song. We'll be right back.
Sometimes it be like say, nobody sent you, that's when I did for you, my friend. No vex for me. Say I never call you since, but I hope that you are well. I hope your market sell. Every day I dey pray for you. Make you Baba God bless you. I never forget you. I gon' forget you. See my shoulder, make you rest up on me. You know I got you. Now me be your friend indeed. The money don't show now. Some for you, you know go so far. Cause anything I get now for me and you, yeah. How are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? I know sometimes it feel like say nobody sent you. That's when I did for you, my friend. Remy Atata, you always stay in my mind. Padi me gone. I cherish you with my life. Don't worry yourself, oh. Everything go day alright. And if anybody try you, know it's gonna be on sight. See my shoulder, make you rest up on me. You know I got you. Let me be your friend indeed. Money don't show now. I don't keep some for you. No go so far, cause anything I get now for me and you, yeah. How are you, my friend? I see you, my brother. How do you do, my friend? I see you, my sister. Though sometimes it feel like say nobody sent you. That's when I did for you, my friend. It's been so long. How are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? I know sometimes it be like say nobody sent you. That's when I did for you, my friend. I know sometimes it be like say nobody sent you. That's when I did for you, my friend. I know that I don't call enough, but you're always on my mind. Oh, I did for you.
Interesting. How were you, my friend, by Johnny Drill, yeah? You know that song, I love it so much that most mornings I send it to people from my phone, just as a sign of just to inspire them, as an inspirational song. You never can tell how far that will go. Yes, that's one of the things I like about Johnny Drill's lyrics. It's so instructional, so motivational and inspiring. So most times I send it to people just to say, "How are you, my friend? Somebody at my corner is remembering you today." And sometimes, like he said, it'd be like saying nobody care, nobody sends you.
True.
But truly, we do care, even if we have our different issues and problems. We all do care somehow, but reaching across is a problem somehow. So that's why songs like this are very, very good, and to inspire someone there at any particular time.
Because usually when you ask somebody, how are you? The normal reply is, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But are they really fine?
Deep down
Really within.
fine?
So when you send such messages across, it really shows that you care.
Exactly. Especially when that person takes time, listens to it from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
It settles. It gives a form of reassurance.
Exactly.
It happens to me so many times, and I know it happens to so many people too. I know people have sent it to, and they will say, "Oh, you've made my day."
Exactly.
My day is starting on a very good note with this.
Exactly.
You know? So these are the little ways we can kind of encourage ourselves,
show love
show
to
love.
each other.
You know, the situation of things these days, it's very difficult for you to make the trip, and sometimes the phone comes in handy. You know,
True.
show that person
Very
you
handy.
care. Very handy.
Yeah.
If you cannot make the trip, make the call or send a message, and you never can tell whose life, so to say, you would be saving at that point in time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's not talk too much, because the real talking will come when we really have our first guest on
Exactly.
set. What do you say about that?
I'm looking forward to the discussion because, like you said in the introductory part of your presentation, what has unionism got to do with culture? I really want to know.
It's very deep. We really want to know. You know, when we hear, union this, union that's how
the first thing is
activists
a
Aluta. Yes, why is it happening? Which government policy are we going against this time around? Yes, we are ready. But this time around, they're talking about, we are looking at culture. Maybe they want to change the narrative, but can they really kill that spirit of Aluta?
I don't think so.
It continues. Or maybe they want to talk about how culture compliant you look this
Today, right?
Because these colors are just getting to me right now.
In fact,
I love them.
thank you so much.
Can you just laugh to the end of this show? There will be.
Okay, I'll try.
Don't mind us, that's how we do our thing. Okay, and we'll take a quick break now. When we return, our first guests will be with us on set. Stay with us.
Back to Lagos now, where Hindino has an expected report. No, Hindino. In Lagos, State Houses of Assembly have charged the federal government.
It is legal to stand with NTA and stand against rape and rapists.
Save me, save my children. I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I stand with NTA. I'm a star.
I stand with NTA. I'm a star.
Inshallah, I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I stand with NTA. I am a star.
I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I align my patriotism with NTA in the fight and crusade against rape and rapists.
NIFA, I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
Join millions of Nigerians. Stand with NTA. Stand against rape and rapists. That victim is one of us. Speak up and speak out.
Be a star.
This message is from the Nigerian Television Authority.
Hello, children. It's that time of the year again to celebrate you, the leaders of tomorrow. NTA2 Lagos Network Center is taking this celebration to a whole new level with fun activities such as march past, school presentations, games, dance competitions, quiz, bouncing on gigantic castle, taking pictures with your favorite cartoon characters, cutting off the celebration cake, and dance with your favorite artists. There will be lots of food and drinks, and of course, plenty of gifts to cut away. Date, Monday, 27th May 2024. Time, 10 a.m. Venue, NTA2 Lagos Network Center premises, Amadubela Way, Victoria Island, Lagos. Gate fee, 2,500 naira per child. Schools, churches, organizations, parents, let's come together to celebrate the future leaders. For booking, sponsorship, advert, and to be a vendor at the event, please call Monday on 0805 694 0847. Date again is Monday, 27th May 2024. Time, 10 a.m. Venue remains NTA2 Lagos Network Center premises, Ahmadu Way, Victoria Island, Lagos. Gate fee, 2,500 naira per child. Come one, come all. Let's celebrate our future generations. Happy Children's Day.
Back to Lagos now, where Hindi know have an expected report. You're Hindi know. In Lagos, state houses of assembly have charged the federal government agencies to ensure.
All right, welcome back. You're still on the set on Morning Ride, the longest TV breakfast show in Nigeria. Understanding culture means understanding the behavior of a group of people that are transmitted from generation to generation. This different behavior helps us to strive to understand each other. And when we understand each other, we're promoting peace, development, and the overall good of humanity. Our guests are seated here with us in the studio, but first, their profile. I'm sure you're still wondering what unionism has to do with culture. With us is Comrade Ismail Ishola Adejumo, Chairman, Ratau Lagos State Council. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me this morning.
And Madam Bimbo Uluyeye.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to morning, right?
You're welcome to
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right, comrades. You are my chairman, yes. I'll call you my chairman, even if I get personal on set today. It permits me, because it is our great union. Even if we're here on another platform, Luta continua.
Victory.
Thank you. Yes, they represent the Radio, Television, Theatre, Arts Workers Union of Nigeria. And like you've seen the interesting profile there, Comrade Ismail Ishola Adejumo is the chairman, Ratau Lagos State Council. While you are, that's Comrade Bimbola Uluyeye, you are the secretary of the planning committee. Well, we'll get to know what that committee is all about very, very soon, that you are the secretary. So once again, you're welcome on set morning, right? We cannot stop asking the question. I'm sure some people are sitting now at the edge of their seats. What are they coming to talk about? Unionism and culture. No, they seem like two words apart.
Exactly.
You know? Because for the average worker out there, well, I may be privileged to know a bit of the details. An average worker are the ones who hear, okay, Ratau is calling for a meeting. Or Ratau has a message for us. The next thing that comes to mind, yes, what's the next line of activism? What's the next line of protest? What government policies that we want to struggle against? Yes, okay, let's go against them. But now, this is quite something and quite commendable, I must say, coming from the angle you are looking at it now. We know that World Culture Day is around the corner, 21st of May, right?
Yes.
And it's quite apt that we are doing this at this point in time. What is culture, if you want to look at it vis-a-vis unionism? Let me start with you, my chairman.
Thank you very much. From your intro and from the general perspective and the international standard by the UNESCO and United Nations, it is a general way of life of the people, the belief of the people, their languages, their orientation, their norms, their values, even the food they eat, all constitutes what we call culture. And this culture is a very broad concept that really depicts who a particular generation are. And institutions that build this together, they pass it from generation to generation of people. Like as a father and a mother, you are family, and what you have inculcated, what you have learned about your belief system, about your orientation, about your understanding, your spiritual life, and everything is what you teach your children about, and they will transfer it from generation to generation. And that is why today the Western migrated culture and belief has really eroded. It's almost eroding our culture in Nigeria, and it's of great concern to us as a union body, because we are the largest union organization under the media and culture. That is, we cover all the organizations within the cultural sector. We talk of the National Council for Arts and National Council for Arts and Culture. We talk of the National Troupe, National Museum, National Gallery of Art, all these big institutions, even National Film and Census Board, with the biggest of NTA, of all this Voice of Nigeria, is a very big union indeed. And part of our activities is that annually we align with the global best practices in terms of aligning with celebration and commemoration of International Day like World Culture Day. This year edition is going to be unique because we are taking it bigger and broader.
Before we get to that,
so that is why.
My chairman, I want us to get it from the basic.
Yeah.
Let us really know why it is really important.
Why is it important?
Let me even come to you, Comrade Bimbo.
Yes. Why?
You know, at this point in time, is it that Ratau is now maybe quote unquote waking up? Because it's like an orientation you're trying to give us now, like coming to know that you want to do something about strengthening our culture. It is quite commendable, Bimbo. Why at this point in time? Aren't there portfolios or where you should be having a recurrent Because I think about, is it not the first time I'm coming to know of this at this bigger level that you are coming out to talk about culture? Why?
Well, number one, culture has always been our focus. However, times are changing, and the more we look at it, we discover that a lot of our culture is being eroded, and it is high time we begin to visit those things. For instance, I'm from Ondo State. I understand my language, but I can't speak it. And then you begin to ask the question, how will I pass that to my children when I only understand it, but I can't speak it? And so World Culture Day has started since 2022. It's not just now. However, as a union that have started over the years, it's not like we haven't been, celebrating World Culture Day. It's just, the attention we give to it per time. Most of the time, like the ones we have done in the past, we have done it in very low key, where we just invite, traditional rulers from here and there. We invite keynote speakers that take on critical topics that have to do with, our culture. But this time, we are taking it a bit higher, in that we are inviting schools too, because we also feel that it's from secondary school, primary school, that this culture needs to be passed across, because culture is not just about people's way of life, it's also about your reaction to things. It's about both verbal and non-verbal aspect as well. And as much as we have particular culture, because the world has become a global village, we discover that culture is taking a new turn, because we are mixing with other people's culture, and then you discover that people's mindset begin to change as the world becomes a global village, and people as we begin to interact more, in the international scene. That's why you see someone that is from Nigeria, blending with other cultures. I was watching, it's so interesting, I was watching a reel recently, and I saw a Nigerian Yoruba boy speaking Chinese. I was interacting with, in fact, what he does now is he would go and interview some Chinese and tell them he's going to prepare their meal. Wow. That's how far culture has gone. And so I think it's high time we begin to inculcate that.
You're right.
Into our system.
If we look at that, you just said the Chinese, the Yoruba boy.
Yes.
All right, if we talk about culture in diversity, Nigeria is a case study.
Yes, it is. Yes.
So what part of our culture, you just said one side now from the Chinese, what part of our culture would you as a union like to strengthen? You said you are inculcating the schools and all of that. Yes. What part of our culture do you think this young breeds needs to really, really hold firm and sell to the world, just like that Yoruba boy is buying the Chinese culture?
Is it just in the language, or there are other areas?
There are other areas. The language, the food.
Okay. That's what we want to know.
Especially in the area of the food. Most children now would prefer to eat indomie than eat normal eba, amala, and co. I think it's high time we begin to bring that in. We can't lose our culture because of civilization. Yes, there is civilization, but it's important that we hold on to our culture. You see, the Chinese will always be a case study.
Exactly, because
they don't lose it.
So what are they doing differently that we can copy from?
If you look at the Chinese people, they are so unique in the sense that even wherever they find themselves in the world, they will produce their products, and they will always put their interpretation or description in their language. Okay. Except with exception to maybe they are importing or exporting to some area that they will need to do some kind of interpretation. They give emphasis, they play more emphasis on their language, their belief system, their religion. So those things are now being eroded in Nigeria. If you see some of our young ones now, the way they dress is so, mind-boggling. Some of them have their orientation, even you would not even understand that. Is it a typical Igbo person, or is it a typical Hausa boy or girl? Now we talk of a Yoruba. And this culture is something that speaks a lot about us. It's our identity. It's who we are. It's our pride. And the moment we lose it, the generation will be wiped away. And we don't want our generation to be, to be wiped into extinction. That is why Ratau as a union body, the biggest of all in the media and cultural sector, is putting more emphasis in promoting our culture. And the theme for this year's celebration is cultural diversity for dialogue and development. And promoting cultural dialogue is a way of promoting peace and unity. You have said something about unique nature of Nigeria. In Nigeria, where the major nature and character of Nigerian state is predicated on tribalism, religion, and some other primordial sentiments. But if we do what we call cultural dialogue, bringing intermarriage, trying to learn other languages, you understand, that divide us, we can promote peace, can promote unity, we can come together as a people and as a nation, then we progress. That is our focus, and we believe that from the schools, we can start this inculcating that culture they should be put it as part of our curriculum from the primary to the secondary.
I think somehow it is there, but it is not treated with much with the level of attention and seriousness that it should be. Why are you particular about the aspects you would really like to strengthen? You talked about so many food, language, our dress, the dress sense,
our religion.
Averagely, I would say the average Nigerian is part of his or her dress sense. We love to dress Nigerian and make our statement. We are fashionable, even in our native. As I just look at how beautiful you are looking, my chairman.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell me thank you now.
This is culture.
Tell me thank you.
I'm speaking. Thank you.
You're
for me promoting our culture.
Exactly.
This is our local fabric.
It looks so beautiful,
yes,
and this is one thing that the white man loves.
Sure. Yes.
If they see you like you are a masterpiece. If they see you in this outfit now. But what I really want us to look at is our language. You just said something.
Yes, our language. Yeah.
Our language. Imagine, I came across a write-up recently, I'm sure you may have seen it, where they said, oh, when you hear a Frenchman, no matter how educated, come out in public and speak French, you applaud that person. Oh, this man is speaking French. You hear the Chinese speaking his own language, you applaud, this man is speaking Chinese. Oh, this is wonderful. You hear the German speaking his own. But when you hear a Yoruba man in public speaking Yoruba, the language, you say this man is an illiterate. What is he coming here to do? That is deep.
Yes,
that is deep, and you find that such statements coming from the so-called educated
intellectuals.
Yes. So if we, as exposed as we are, and as intelligent as we are, would have this kind of attitude, what are we passing on to our children?
Exactly.
That is where it begins. I think the change will begin from us.
From us, yes. Yes, it has to begin from us. For instance, during football interview, a Chinese man when interview will speak Chinese.
Exactly.
Even no matter how well they can
no matter how well educated the person is.
I've been at a garden. The woman speaks English very well, but when we got there, she started speaking her language, French. I said, "Madam, this woman doesn't understand the English. Let's move on." When we moved on, the next people that came, she spoke English to them. So why would you want to create that?
Exactly. For instance, a Brazilian is not seen as an illiterate when he speaks Brazil during an interview. A Venezuelan is not seen as an illiterate when he or she speaks his language. Then why can't we during interview? Because they have linguists around that can interpret.
So have we lost it? Can we gain it back?
Surely
we can.
Surely we've not lost it totally, because some part of Nigeria we are doing fine. And I want to use this medium to appreciate some of our traditional rulers. They're doing a lot in the area of language. Language, says so much about us. And if you look at Yoruba language, like this is my own language, for instance, it's so deep. Even it's been taught in some university in China, in abroad. They share it so much because it has a very deep understanding. But with that kind of mindset, we'll be able to inculcate in our children that this language should carry it all over the world, even at home. Some of us, we cherish our children speaking English so much than our dialect. As for me, I don't do that. I like to speak to my children in my local dialect. That doesn't mean they will not understand English, because there is no how you understand Yoruba deeply that you don't understand other language. It's very, very difficult. But people don't realize this fact. And put much emphasis that if you are not speaking English, you are an illiterate. If you see most of these people that invent great things, they invent it in their language and they translate it into other language.
If you want to
that means
patronize them, go and find an interpreter to interpret
invention
that.
does not mean it should be in English. It's a Western migrated language. Even the religion we are practicing today, I'm sorry to say, look at our traditional religion should be given much emphasis. This is what has been with us that promotes peace and bring about unity of our people. But with this Western migrated religion, we are so divided, and that is why Nigeria at times, religion become an opium that divide us. People want to divide people by canvassing religious divides, and this, when we are in the olden days, the traditional worship, traditional mode of worship is a thing that promotes our unity. We see ourselves as one because it's internal, it's indigenous.
When we want to be real, we want to be, that's what we fall back to.
Exactly.
We want to be real and follow the tenets of what we, that is what we fall back to at the end of the day.
And a deep understanding of your local dialect makes you a better person.
Exactly, because they are rich in proverbs.
Exactly.
Rich in
words of wisdom. It helps you in your day-to-day activities. For instance, I'm a Yoruba lady, and there are some times that when you talk to me as a Yoruba, I read more understanding to what you are saying. I understand what you are saying better, and that's the reason why, for instance, Yoruba language, there's no way an English word can actually bring out the true meaning of what is being said to you in Yoruba.
That is true. You're right. It is really, really an interesting discussion we're having here. We saw it coming. We've not even, it is surface scratched, so to say, I must say. But let's go on a quick break now. We're going on a quick break. Morning Ride is still very much intact. When we come back, we will continue this discussion. Go nowhere. Our guests are still on set with us. We'll be right back.
Back to Lagos now, where Hindino has an expected report. In Lagos, state houses of assembly have charged the federal government to direct relevant agencies to ensure.
The Lagos State Council of the Radio, Television, Theatre and Art Workers Union, RATAO, is inviting the public to World Culture Day 2024 with the theme Cultural Diversity for Dialogue and Development. Date, Tuesday 21st May 2024. Venue, Tara Culture Hat and Studio, Tiami Service Street, Victoria Island, Lagos. Time, 10 a.m. Keynote speaker, Imperial Majesty, Aruli Olofin Adimula, Oni Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi, CFR, or Jaja Second, Oni of Ife. Guest speaker, Right Honorable Dr. Mudashir Ajayi Obasa, Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly. Distinguished Chief Executive Host, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Lagos State. Royal Father of the Day, Oba Rilwan Babatunde Akiolu, Oba of Lagos. Chairman of the Day, Anato Musa Musawa, Honorable Minister of Arts, Culture and the Creative Economy. Mother of the Day, Chief Mrs. Folashade Tinumbojo, Iyaloji General of Nigeria. Father of the Day, Senator Mikael Adetokunbo Abiru, FCA, Chairman Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions. Special Guest of Honor, Comrade Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos, DGCO Nigerian Television Authority. Comrade Dr. Shuaibu Hussaini, EDCO, NFVCB. Olufunke Ayotunde Akindele, CEO, Funke Akindele Network Limited. Honorable Solomon Berno, Chairman House Committee on Tourism, Arts and Culture, Lagos State House of Assembly. Chief Host, Comrade Dr. Kabiru Garbasani, National President, RATAO. Host, Comrade Ismail Ishola Adejumo, Chairman, RATAO Lagos State Council. For more details, call Comrade Habib Shomotun on 0909-872-9969 or Comrade Bimbola Oluyeye on 0703-120-4728. Announcer, RATAO Lagos State Council.
It is legal to stand with NTA and stand against rape and rapists.
Save me, save my children. I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I stand with NTA. I'm a star.
I stand with NTA. I am a star.
Inshallah, I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I stand with NTA. I am a star.
I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
I align my patriotism with NTA in the fight and crusade against rape and rapists.
NIFA, I stand with NTA. I stand against rape and rapists.
Join millions of Nigerians. Stand with NTA. Stand against rape and rapists. That victim is one of us. Speak up and speak out.
Be a star.
This message is from the Nigerian Television Authority.
Hello, children. It's that time of the year again to celebrate you, the leaders of tomorrow. NTA2 Lagos Network Center is taking this celebration to a whole new level with fun activities such as march past, school presentations, games, dance competitions, quiz, bouncing on gigantic castle, taking pictures with your favorite cartoon characters, cutting off the celebration cake, and dance with your favorite artists. There will be lots of food and drinks, and of course, plenty of gifts to cut away. Date, Monday, 27th May 2024. Time, 10 a.m. Venue, NTA2 Lagos Network Center premises, Amadou Bello Way, Victoria Island, Lagos. Gate fee, 2,500 naira per child. Schools, churches, organizations, parents, let's come together to celebrate the future leaders. For booking, sponsorship, advert, and to be a vendor at the event, please call Monday on 0805 694 0847. Date again is Monday, 27th May 2024. Time, 10 a.m. Venue remains NTA2 Lagos Network Center premises, Amadou Bello Way, Victoria Island, Lagos. Gate fee, 2,500 naira per child. Come one, come all. Let's celebrate our future generations. Happy Children's Day.
Back to Lagos now, where Hindino has an executive report. In Lagos, state houses of assembly have charged the federal government.
All right, welcome back.
Thank you.
I must say I'm really impressed with the array of guests that you have lined up for the program.
Powerful
traditional rulers.
My chairman, you're powerful. How were you able to go around and bring all of them? Wow. I mustn't miss this event, honestly. Okay, that's...
Those are the symbols of culture.
Exactly.
And if we are talking culture, we must be the people who have really, epitomized culture, who have really, symbolized culture, and who are practicing cultural dialogue and diversity. You understand? The diversity of Nigeria today is so sharp because there is no bridge builders along this divide. And that is why our leaders, the traditional ruler, are very prominent, are coming. Practitioners from the government, from the legislative arms, will sit together to brainstorm on fashion out a strategy of how to bridge this diversity and unite us more as a people. So that is our focus, and that is why Ratau Lagos is taking the lead in doing this to make our society a better place.
Very impressive.
Interesting, we must say. Okay, it's like a round table dialogue, or you break out into sessions, or there are...
A series of sessions that we are planning committee.
Okay, yes, let me, Comrade Bimbo, tell us more about it. This is where we need to know the nitty-gritty of the
the World Culture Day. It's just barely few hours now, if we want to count down. We are going to have two different sections because the Oni of Ife. By God's grace, we are expecting him to be on ground as the keynote speaker for the day, while the Honorable Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, is going to be our guest speaker for the day. And apart from that, there are going to be different sections where there will be unveiling of Nigerian, meal. And then we also have a section where school children would come and perform in dance, they will act on, various areas where, Nigerians can come together. It's just a way of, promoting our culture and making the younger generation, because I believe these schools will go back. They will go back to let their peers know that there is need for this, cultural integration to be embedded from the foundation. Because if the foundation is destroyed, there's nothing we can do.
Exactly.
And we need to start from there. So those are the various segments we are going to, and the glamorous part of the World Culture Day is the fact that this time we are looking at, appreciating people that have promoted culture over the years, practitioners of culture that have, ensured that our culture does not die. And so there's a segment in which we are going to be appreciating them with awards, just to encourage them to continue in what they have done and see ways with which they can also pass this across to the younger generation.
Okay, that's interesting, because I was going to ask you, find you're giving awards to those that have more or less enshrined our culture in their day-to-day lives, to get the sands of time and everything. What about the younger generation? Fine, they will be there on that day. Do you have a program like a follow-up plan? If you really map out issues, things you really want them to learn and grasp on that day, does it end there? Like you said,
like after the whole event, it ends there.
Yes,
it doesn't end there.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Ratau as a body have about 17 to 18 chapters.
Okay.
And all of these chapters, especially the chapters in the cultural sector, have programs each year that we hold with secondary schools. For instance, like National Council for Arts and Culture, we have programs we hold yearly for children. We invite them to our office, and then we allow these children go to the craft shop to look at those creative arts there, and we want them to begin to appreciate what our culture embodies, as it were. And we have other chapters, or we have other, like National Museum, they also have program that is crafted around secondary schools, primary schools, that they do every year, where they write to all the schools, invite them to their offices, and then they educate them basically on our culture. So there's always a follow-up. There's always a follow-up.
Soonest, we are coming up with a quiz competition.
Oh, interesting.
For schools on language.
Fine.
Deepening conversation along this language.
Yes.
We want them to carry this language wherever they go and promote it. So quiz competition and debates in Yoruba or Igbo, we want to promote it. And that's why we are bringing government side to see our vision, to collaborate and have a strong synergy with them, so that we can be doing this yearly as we promote World Culture Day along with our program that we do. We also celebrate, apart from culture, we celebrate World Television Day. In 2022, we brought practitioners together to look at perspectives in the world of broadcasting. What is changing? Where are we? Where are we going? So this is the fulcrum of our program for the people of Lagos under our watch, Ratau. And we will not relent in doing it. But we seek for more support for our media partners and our organizations like NTA who avail us this opportunity. We are indeed grateful.
Part of our
so I will continue to do this as much as they are supporting us.
Exactly.
We are not paying back in cash.
That's why we say we are collaborators. We have to work together to promote our culture, to bring about the best practices in the broadcast sectors, and champion the interests and welfare of our members. Because a people united cannot be defeated. So the struggle is still there as we are waiting for.
So far, so good. The responses, especially from the government, has it been encouraging? And
definitely, we are open and expecting them to do the needful. why Nigerians are very, very expectant of a new living wage, not minimum wage this time around.
Yeah,
so
no, living, that's the word. I think
yes.
just living, that's the word. Exactly. So that when you're going home, your take-home package can really take you home.
Can really take you home, yes.
In all of this, that is somewhere for you.
That's our focus.
All right, thank you so very much. Once again, what's the date of the event now and the venue?
21st of May, Tuesday, we want Nigerians to join us at Terra Culture Art and Studio in Tiami Usavidia, where we gather Nigerians from all walks of life to celebrate World Culture Day for diversity, dialogue, and development. So that is our plan, and we welcome them warmly to join in this celebration as we join the rest of the world, because that day is a World Culture Day as declared by United Nations and UNESCO.
UNESCO, that's true. So thank you.
We're also expecting, we will be expecting all of you.
I dare not miss it. Yes. Even if I miss it, my chairman will not, will find me.
There will be dish opening.
Oh, really?
Yes. Fashion parade. So different segments that we, interest the people that culture is our way of life, and it is the way we should.
And we should be conscious and intentional about it. Yes. Thank you so very much. We can go on and on, but hey, we've got a show to deliver. There are other segments, All right, we've been talking with representatives of the Radio, Television, Theatre and Arts Workers Union of Nigeria, popularly known as RATAU. You've heard it all. The chairman here, Comrade Ismail Ishola Adejumo, and the secretary of the planning committee, the person of Comrade Bimbola Oluyeyi. Thank you so very much for being part of us this morning. We appreciate your comment. Thank you for educating us. Thank you for letting us know that unionism is not about activism.
Yes, developmental unionism.
Even if we say it again, that's a luta continua. Thank you so very much. What do we have next?
Up next is Sports on the Go.
All right, so we'll be right back.
A warm welcome to Sports on the Go or Morning Ride. We start with football. Bafana head coach Hugo Bruce has named a 36-member preliminary squad for their 2026 World Cup qualifiers. South Africa will face Nigeria in Uyo and neighbor Zimbabwe in Bloemfontein on June the 7th and 11th, respectively. Meanwhile, CAF has announced a Chadian and Sudanese officials for the Nigeria vs South Africa encounter. Still on football, Premier League clubs are to be asked to vote on possible abolition of video assistant referee VAR at the shareholders' meeting come June the 6th. Proposal has been tabled by Wolves, but it's understood that the Premier League is directly against it. Premier League statistics say 96% of refereeing decisions have been correct since VAR was introduced, compared with 82% before VAR. Wolves maintain this is not a knee-jerk reaction to decisions going against them, but about negative consequences for the game. The Premier League comes to a grand finale this Sunday with defending champions Manchester City close to a fourth straight title. The Citizens take a 2-point lead over Arsenal with a crucial home game against West Ham United at the Etihad stand, while Arsenal host Everton at the Emirates. Now to boxing. Alexander Usyk's team have complained about the ring canvas, saying that the seam joining the canvas sections is a trip hazard. Tyson Fury faces Alexander Usyk in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia this Saturday, in the first world undisputed heavyweight title fight since 1999, when Lennox Lewis defeated Evander Holyfield. Fury is the WBC World Heavyweight Champion, with Usyk holding the WBA, WBO, and the IBF Unified titles. The fight is one of the biggest sporting events in a generation. Over now to motorsport, where Lewis Hamilton said it would be amazing if Adrian Newey joins Ferrari ahead of his move from Mercedes to Italian team next year. Red Bull Racing confirmed this month that the team chief technical officer will be stepping down. Newey reportedly is more interested in joining Ferrari and told Formula One he was very flattered by Hamilton's comments. Alex Albon has signed a multi-year contract extension with Williams, which will keep him at the team into Formula One's new regulation era when he kicks off in the year 2026. The London-based Thai driver was handed a race seat opportunity by Williams for the start of the 2022 season, having lost his drive with Red Bull at the end of 2020 and spent a year as the team's test and reserve driver. Speaking of the contract extension, Albon said, "I'm incredibly happy to be remaining with Williams Racing and to continue working with such a talented and dedicated team of people. The journey will take a time, but I'm confident we are building the right team to move forward and achieve great things in the years to come. Finally, to basketball. In the NBA playoffs, the Boston Celtics advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals after one 113-98 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jason Tatum scored 25 and Al Horford 22 as they combined for 47 points to guide the Celtics to victory in Game 5 to clinch a 4-1 series victory. Jalen Brunson posted 44 points as the New York Knicks beat the Indiana Pacers 121-91 for a 3-2 lead in their Eastern Conference semifinals. And in the Western Conference, Anthony Edwards scored 27 points to pull the Minnesota Timberwolves out of their mid-series slump and delivered a flawless 115-70 victory to force a Game 7 in this roller coaster playoff matchup. Big men Rudy Gobert, Anthony Carl Towns, and Naz Reid combined for 38 rebounds and a relentless effort to keep NBA MVP Nikola Jokic to a relatively quiet 22 points. Luka Doncic had 31 points in the Dallas Mavericks 104-92 Western Conference semifinals win over Oklahoma City Thunders for a 3-2 lead. And that is Sport on the Go this week. Morning Ride continues shortly.
All right. Thank you for being there. Are you just tuning in? This is Morning Ride. It's been an interesting ride so far. We've made quite a bit. But we're right on time to meet our next chat with our next guest on set here. He is an artist. He's up and coming. He has an interesting stage name. And he will share with us his journey so far and how far he intends to take his musical career. Naomi?
Yes, he'll be sharing with us his thoughts on the Nigerian music industry. But first, his profile. All right. Welcome back.
Akamo hot.
Akamo hot.
Good morning.
All right, on set with us is Akamo Yusuf Oluwaseyi, aka Akamo Hot.
That's the only thing I got there.
Yeah, good morning.
Why is the hot coming from?
That's my stage name.
Your stage name.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I give it to them back to back. Anything as far as this music industry.
Wow.
And even on stage, I give it to them hot. So from there, I was like, hot.
I should add it to my name.
Let me just add it to my name.
Good morning, Nigerian.
So tell us about your journey into the world of music.
Wow. Yeah, the journey is not easy. We are still pushing it, chasing the dream. The way my grandma used to tell me, hot, akamo, which is the journey. we are still moving. It's still far. We are still moving on it. But to God be the glory. I'm still trying to push it.
So how did it start? How did you start?
Yeah, 6 years ago I started from Abuja. That's why in my what they call it, my this thing I used to say Shomoluwa, Mushini bus stop, Abuja and headquarter.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because those are the places. I was born in Mushin.
Okay.
I grew up in Shomolu.
All right.
So from the journey, Abuja also, I say Shomoluwa, Mushini bus stop, Abuja and headquarter,
Okay.
which is normal. So from Abuja there, I was like, God. One of my guys called me that, Akamu, this one that we are hearing Bella, we are hearing Mubad. I say, what's going on? He said, Akamu, should be doing, should be able to be hearing song outside. And I say, yeah, maybe it's normal. Then let me keep pushing and keep chasing the dream as well, which is normal. And I said, okay, no problem, let's go on. From there, I call my guy, which is Joby. Alpha, bro, I want to make a song with you. And I said, okay, how are you going to do it? Okay, let's go. My first song, which is Love Song, that one is not here with me. So my first song is Love Song. Like, my guy like, Akamu, no, you won't be the one that will come to sing this kind of song.
It doesn't go with your
It
personality.
doesn't go with your... I was like, it's true. My next song like this, Joby, I beg, give me
hot.
each track. So from there, okay, Akamu hot thoughts, 100. My first song, each track, bros, work on the song well. Because this is the most track that I want to play out. Because I know you should be able to go worldwide and nationwide. I'm already starting from top also. Because NTA, this is the first TV station in Nigeria.
True.
So from top to higher, I won't say from bottom to top. I have to say from top
to higher and higher.
So we are still going higher, higher.
Interesting.
So what's your style of music, your genre of music?
My genre of music, there's a normal hip-hop artist. Once you get to song like Bado, which is Olamide, most I used to listen to Olamide from where it started from, picking, because Olamide is from Bariga, which you know. I was like, God, Shomolu Bariga. Still, and the role is even playing, it's also the same role as me also. In God we trust. I make it forward also. So I'm still pushing. I'm an independent artist.
Because these people you have mentioned now, have you been opportuned to meet them or try to make a collabo with anyone of them?
I was trying to make it harder, to go harder with it also. Because I'm not relaxing. Every blessed day I pray for, I go out. Because before I left Abuja, I was like, only my journey this year is going for my music industry. It's going for the music. Because even my mom, my dad, they called me, she checked me. I said, no, my music. Because if I said I should start...
You said you should change your career?
No. They didn't say I should change my career, like work. I said, Mommy, don't worry. I'm okay with it. Let me just be chasing the dream.
One step at a time.
Because I know I'm a graphic designer.
Okay.
That's my handwork. I design.
Okay.
So all my customers are there in Abuja over there. So right now I'm in Lagos. It won't be able to... Unless if God said, okay, this is your customer, just try and work with it, which is normal.
Okay, who are your role models in the music industry?
In the music industry?
Yes, what are the people that you really adore, that you look up to?
I look up to the big four.
Big
Four? Who are the big four? Wow.
Yeah, starting from Wizkid, Bona, Obi, Olamide. Wow. So we the rest, four. That's the big four. Apart from the big four, one side, the remaining set from 5 to 10, we are all together also.
So what inspires your music?
What inspires my music? Like, to give me
inspiration to do a track. You write this song now, where do you get that inspiration? Like, is it when you're sleeping or when you are taking your bath, or why would it just come to you and say, okay, let me write that? Or you're not the one that writes your songs?
I write all my songs. I write all my songs.
So how do you get the idea?
Most times, people will be arguing beside me, talking out, like, using the opportunity. Instead of hearing what people are saying, I just started writing. Like, this one no want to accept, this one want to accept. I started writing. Okay. So from there I was like, any song that comes to my heart, please. Even though my phone is not with me, I'll find one of my friends. Please borrow me your phone, please. I'll collect. Blah, blah, blah. The only problem I'm just having is just the studio.
Recordings and the
Sound. But if it is music, I have a lot of music. I have a lot of music.
So how many do you have out now? You don't have an album yet?
I have about 8, but I'm not counting it as album because
you have 6 on their own.
On their own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you have one that you're promoting right now?
I have the one I'm promoting right now.
Do you think you have the stage voice?
A stage voice?
To sing, apart from going to the studio to sing your songs with
Yeah.
You have a good voice. You can perform. You can perform without instrument. I'm talking because I would like to hear how you sing.
Okay. I have different type of voice.
Only you.
I have different. I have like now, I can rap one side. Can give a chorus also.
Can we hear all of them?
Can you freestyle for us?
I should freestyle. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm amazing. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, do the freestyle.
Yeah. From top to top, it's an amazing grace. For me getting you here is an amazing grace. From top to top, that's one of my songs. Yes, I just have to keep one side.
Okay.
So like now, as I'm coming to this NTA now, the one I also keep with them over there was one of my songs also.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think we should listen to that. So let's watch that song now. If my producer is ready, let's just sing him in action. What's not?
God know the best, Babaloni glory. R.I.P. Mobad, they be gone in glory. Celebrate me now, celebrate my glory. No be till I go, you go claim me know me. God know the best, Babaloni glory. R.I.P. Mobad, they be gone in glory. Celebrate me now, celebrate my glory. No be till I go, you go claim me know me. Tears through my eyes when I hear the story. Say my guy Mobad, got to glory. Shaping a dream, major. Somebody wake me. I feel only at the top. Somebody hold me. Single triple for Mobad, no more he pay me. 27 was it for my baby. Different story. This is super story. God know the best, Babaloni glory. R.I.P. Mobad, they be gone in glory. Celebrate me now, celebrate my glory. No be till I go, you go claim me know me. God know the best, Babaloni glory. R.I.P. Mobad, they be gone in glory. Celebrate me now, celebrate my glory. No be till I go, you go.
Okay, come on, go UTC. Go Abuja worldwide. Ọmọ ìyá mi ọmọ ológo, ó yẹ. Gbogbo èèyàn ti Ṣómólú Bàrígà, ó yẹ mú ṣílẹ̀kù, ó yẹ ọmọ ìyá mi. Ṣómólú, ó yẹ.
Come on, touch 100. Go Ṣómólú 100. Cellular pé mi débẹ̀ 100. Go UTC 100. Aṣíwájú 100. Ọba Èkó 100. Sanwó-Olú 100. MC Olúọmọ 100. 50 plus 50 100. Ìwọ ló máa kú ní 50 100. Magic Fẹ́mi Kútì 100. Èèyàn tèmi ní CC 100. Èèyàn Títí Lọ́pẹ́ 100. Èèyàn Tolú Lọ́pẹ́ 100. Nínú street 100. Nínú UTC 100. Jápa 100. Wòópa 100. Nínú street 100. Autos 100. Òun ló ń jáwó 100. Filẹ̀ fún 100. Gbáyì 100. Èèyàn ti pọ́ǹpì 100. Abuebe, Samilari, Ọ̀gá Kepoli, Agidende, Aládé gbogbo Mushin, MC Lọ́gá
tiwa gómìnà mi Sanwó-Olú Ọ̀ṣìyẹmí gbogbo Mushin producer mi Àgbáwo filẹ̀ fún wáìnì ní gbé fún gbà fún ọ̀gá tiwa Tinubu Jagaba.
Interesting.
That's the president.
Okay, this street thing, I just want to know, is it like an intentional thing that's okay, if you want to start, you have to start from the street, or it just comes up naturally and you find yourself there and you start doing it?
Since I'm in the street already, so you have to make the fans, the lover ones, like, because they know how you are going to do. You are still going on your music. You are still going to do call and respond. So which means people will know that 100. When I come back from Abuja, people were like, an artist, which artist? I was like, good. Once I performed my first song in one other carnival. The next thing, in front of my house, I just say all these small children. 100. I was like, oh, good.
Okay, now they know you.
They know me.
So you're starting from there now.
From there, so I have to gather them before they know we can do something bigger than this. So as a start,
as you're going, they're following you.
So just to know the fans.
I hear you sound a bit like the late Mohbad. Did you have an opportunity of meeting him while he was alive?
No, I don't have any opportunity of meeting him.
Can you project so or your audience at home
yes,
can hear you?
Talk.
Like talk louder.
Okay.
Okay, you didn't meet him at all? Why?
I didn't even meet him at all.
Okay, you are feeling him through his music.
And everything. I was like, good. I just wake up one day, I'm going to studio because I already just let me just go and make a song for this.
For him.
As far as my colleagues, they are still in the same line. So, and I call my producer. After a while, they come, I want to do a song for my guy.
Can you Sorosoki?
Okay.
You're very low. You're sounding
my voice is also.
Just stop it. Yeah.
Okay, about it. So I just call my producer that I'm coming to your studio to come and make a song for Mohbad. He was like, okay. And I call one other SARS guy also. Please, let's go to studio and go and do something. Let's just get something out for Mohbad because it's very painful.
Like a tribute and all of that. Okay. Yeah. Those are some of the people you are looking up to, how they started and trying to build your own all of a sudden.
That's it.
How sad. All right. We wish you all the best. But so from here now, where do you intend to? Is it like a full-time career for you? The music thing, or your graphics design still puts food on your table?
Are you going back to graphics, or you're combining both of them?
No, I'm combining because no matter I have to put something out. Yeah. I have to put something out. So both graphics and industry. Because anything industry, music industry, now money. Money is very, very important.
So what are your challenges?
So they have to put fuel in this, because they have to put fuel in this leg. Because I have to go out.
Yeah.
And if I'm talking about fuel, that's money.
So it's the graphics design that brings the money that you're using to fuel the music.
At least a little, and my fans.
And your fans, they support you. Wish you all the best and hope that you get there, you get all the support that you need. It's not really easy at the stage at which you are now, right?
Exactly.
You have challenges.
Yes.
A lot.
A lot of challenges.
Some
sometimes
some will even tell you can't sing. I'm telling you.
That's true. Because later on, if they are saying it on air right now, they'll just like, go to Debbie by. I was like, oh God, I pray.
Yes.
I pray.
Yeah, very
As
important.
I play also. So I won't let it to annoy me, so that I won't do such a thing whereby you won't be able to dislike me or telling people to also
dislike.
So I just have to be on.
Okay, with the way you are going now in the hip hop thing, is it very bright for you, or do you see yourself changing from hip hop to another style in the near future? You say your kind of music is hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it very bright kind of support you are getting so far, or you think one day, I just say, let me even change my line of music. Let me sing another thing.
No, I go for it for the passion. I go for the music for you.
It's hip hop all the way.
I go for it for you because I love hearing songs. Because sometimes, if I'm thinking a lot, I'll just find my jam beat, then I play all my songs, use it to share of that. I used to listen to Mobad in club. I used to listen to this. God, when are they going to hear my own songs? At least the challenges is much normal, but still yes, I encourage myself. But the only thing is, please, if I can see only support, then Jack on my studio. Come one studio, leave the rest.
Okay.
Jack on my one studio, leave the rest. Let's do business in music. Let's strategize.
So how far have you gone with that? Are you getting some positive signals from people? Are you approaching people to see the sponsor?
Yeah, I go.
Some record labels?
Yeah, I even sent, I forward most of my songs to some celebrities.
Celeb to watch.
At least.
Are you getting what I want to know?
Response?
What kind of response?
No, I've not even get any response.
Okay, they don't respond to you.
No, I don't even have any response.
Like one of the celebrities you adore, you look up to. Have you made any step, any intentional move to meet with that person or to do a collab?
Mommy, I was even trying all the best to get in touch with the person. I was even trying to get in
touch with
the person, which is Olamide Badu.
Wow.
Yes, which is Olamide Badu.
But he has not responded in any way.
But I was even finding the way to see him, trying to strategize.
Okay, you never can tell. You might just be watching.
Be watching you.
Or somebody that knows him, and knows somebody that knows him. Will just tell Omo, come and see this guy.
He really wants to see you.
And that could just be it. You'll be very, very happy.
Very, very happy. I'll be very, very happy with that.
Okay, apart from Olamide, is there another person that you never can tell who is watching you right now? I want to see what you have, what you can offer. Who else?
Okay. Bona Boy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Whiskey also because
the
big four.
The big four.
No,
I go for always.
Your taste is that high.
I'm going because I'm going now.
That's where you are going.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's where I'm going. Yes.
Okay, as you are going higher, some other people too, do you know that some other people too we're looking at, like you said, that children came around and were saying 100. Some people may be looking at you and watching your steps, saying this 100 is doing like this, maybe I can. Yes, you are a role model also to some other people.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes, whether you know it or not. So it goes to say that how you live your life says a lot. And the kind of impression you are passing out to the younger generation says a lot about you. So if you had to go about it intentionally now, what would you advise those young ones as regards music?
They should keep hustling. They should keep hustling. They should keep hustling. Then keep putting more effort in anything they are doing, because that's the word and courage they used to tell me, that keep your hustle, keep it tight, and keep chasing the dream always.
They shouldn't give up.
That's the last.
No matter the kind of setback, how people will talk down on you. I'm sure many people have talked down on you that you cannot do.
Yes.
You cannot go far. What do you think you have? Go and stay ahead.
That's true.
But you kept chasing your dream.
Kept quiet. Just be looking like
you don't know anything.
The day will come.
I like that spirit. That's the can-do spirit.
Because my grandma used to tell me most time, keep chasing me. Only that word, if I hear that word, even though I'm sleeping, I'll still be, grandma used to tell me this. It's a big work to me. It's a big work. So I won't give up.
Akamo Yusuf.
Akamo Hot.
Akamo Hot. That's your stage. We wish you all the best. You know, like we always say, we provide the springboard for up-and-coming artists, especially. So whatever you do with that, with what comes out after this, is now up to you. So we just hope that you use it in the right direction and it will trigger your career to the next level.
Amen.
So wish you all the best and thank you for making it to Morning Right this morning.
Thank you.
All right, Naomi, are we going for
all right. I believe you enjoyed that interview with Akamo Hot. Up next is Entertainment Tidbits.
Glad to have you join us on Entertainment Debate on Morning Ride. We begin with 2024 African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, AMVCA, as the movie Breath of Life led the 2024 AMVCA with 5 awards. The Prime Video original with 5 wins won the most awards this year, all of which were in major categories including Best Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Lead Actor, Best Director, and Best Movie. Though Chimeze Imo, who played lead alongside Wale Ojo in Breath of Life, was not nominated, he still left the event victorious, winning the Trailblazer Award, another major trophy. Still on the AMVCA, Kehinde Bankole bagged Best Lead Actress in Adire, making it the second time she has won this award following a win in 2015 for her role in October 1. Iya Rainbow and RMD were the recipient of this year's Industry Merit Award. This year's edition had 28 categories with 17 non-voting and 9 audience voting categories, and the winners were selected by a jury led by ace filmmaker and edge judge Femi Odubemi. Award-winning actress and filmmaker Funke Akindele has met with Lagos State officials to discuss support and collaboration on her upcoming projects. The filmmaker visited the State Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awuyinka, during the week to request support for initiatives to identify and nurture new talent in the creative industry. Nigerian singer Burna Boy has revealed that he does not want to have any children until he settles down. He made this known during an Instagram interactive live session with his fans. In his words, "Have you seen my operation, bro? Have you seen my mom, the way she loves me? Have you seen my dad, the way he loves me? I know I can't give that to anyone right now with the life I live. You feel me?" he said. He continued, "So when I'm settled and I can be there for my children every day, every single minute of every day, every second, I'm not having no kid. That's just me, and that's a personal thing because I feel like my kids deserve better than I got. And I got both my mom and dad, so you understand." End of quote. We wish him the best of luck. And that's it on Entertainment Tidbit on Morning Ride.
Interesting. Well, the ride has been entertaining so far and educative as well as informative, right, Naomi?
I really enjoyed the interview with the Ratawi chairman.
Yes, the representative was really, really informative because an ordinary worker would never think that the unionists would. I never knew.
Discuss
to that
anything
extent,
about
yes,
culture.
but to know that it is indeed even part of their program for each year goes a lot to say. Yeah, it's really a good one. It's really a good one, and of course, the struggle continues for every worker. You know, we've learned a lot this morning, and of course, Kamu Hot. On the lighter side, gave us his own side of the show today, and of course,
I pray he meets the big four.
Yeah, interestingly, he's performing today with Pasuma.
Wow.
he's just so particular in pursuing Bado.
The big four.
He doesn't know that Pasuma is a very big
another
fish.
big fish.
Anyway, we wish him all the best in all he does. We can only say that much because we are always there to promote the up-and-coming artists, to give room for them to express themselves and take whatever they are pursuing to the next level. That's part of why we are here on Morning Rides. I was just asking, is the show coming to an end already?
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun on
Exactly.
set, you know. And we just hope that you make it a date with us again soon. Yeah, Naomi?
I just want to remind viewers that it's always good to remain positive, no matter the challenges. Like Akamu Hot, you don't want to allow any form of discouragement, even when they are saying no. When you know you can, you don't allow the no to have the upper hand.
Yeah.
So remain focused.
Remain focused, and even as we draw the curtains today, please chase that dream of yours. Is there something that you think of doing, a project you want to embark on that you've not gotten that zeal or that motivation? Hey, maybe this is just a springboard for you to revisit that project and then begin work on it to go to the next stage. We wish you all the best, and this is hoping that by the time we come your way again next week, you'll have a positive story to tell us about your new look. My name is Julie George Moss, indeed. So it's a delight to be with you on Morning Ride. We'll see you again next week. Naomi?
And I'm Naomi Eno. It's always a pleasure to be on set with you on Morning Ride. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.
Do you feel my rhythm? Listening to my music. Take a look today, cause see the magic. Wow, if you there is in me, I will be a shit. It's crazy listening to my music. Oh yeah, I got to travel searching for love. To make you know they do me like this. Oh, I got to travel searching for love. To make you know they do me like this.
Back to Lagos now, where Hindino has an executive report. In Lagos, state houses of assembly have charged the federal government